Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, as our Follow the Sun campaign draws to a close, we head to Muldersdrift, where Sims is at Happy Island Water Resort. Sims, a very good morning to you. What can people expect, those that want to bring their children to Happy Island?
Well, Libs, they can expect nothing but the best of fun under the sun, in the water. And I was actually so amazed just seeing taxis flocking in. People came here as early as 6 o'clock just to beat the queues. Some come as far as Mpumalanga just to experience what the Happy Island water park is all about. Well, if you just joined us on SABC2, a special warm welcome to you. We're coming to you live from the Happy Island Water World in Muldersdrift. It's about 45 minutes from Johannesburg and about 50 minutes from Pretoria. So if you've got nothing to do, you can do yourself and your children a favor and just head here in Muldersdrift. The sun is out and it's nice and warm. The temperature is about 22 degrees here in Muldersdrift. So it's a beautiful, beautiful family event. Everything you think of underwater is right here at the Happy Island Water Park. And I'll be chatting to, an official from the Gauteng Tourism in just a moment and the operations manager of this place in just a moment. But if you just joined us, this is a water wonderland, the aptly called the Disney World of South Africa. And some even go to an extent of arguing that it has the longest water slide in South Africa and, well, arguably the longest water slide in Africa. But that fact is still yet to be checked. But let me just rope in, just in conversation with the operations manager. We have Polite Tommy, the operations manager of Happy Island, and as well as Baba Gauteng, the CMO of Gauteng Tourism. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to start with you. And just take us through this place. What should parents look forward to, in terms of their children's entertainment?
Thank you so much. Here at Happy Island Water World, we have a wide variety of slides for children and adults. To start with children, we have the splash park right from the entrance and the spiral combination and the kiddies pool, the Amazon rainforest as well. So our pools for kids the water is very shallow. Okay. So parents can sit, relax, while kids have fun. We have another variety of family entertainment, like your lazy river. It's a 2, 3, or a single seater where you can have fun with your family. Yes. And we have the spiral combination as well. It's a 2-seater slide where kids and their parents can be on. And we have the Typhoon and the Behemoth Bowl. It's a 4-seater tube as well. It's a family slide.
And I've heard about the lazy river. It actually snakes around this area where you can just sit on a tube with 3 or 4 people as a family and just float in the water as it snakes around the park. That is absolutely amazing. Which is the most popular here?
The most popular, we have the first in Africa. That's the Typhoon and the Behemoth. And our most popular is the wave pool, our man-made waves. It's a family pool where it's very safe for children and adults, all ages. We have life jackets, we have lifeguards there for everyone's safety. Okay. Yes.
And then there's another popular one, the wave pool. Just take us through it. I know we'll be going there and immersing ourselves and dipping in that pool a little later on. But just take us through that.
All right, the wave pool, that's the most popular, like you said. Yeah. Yes. We have free life jackets there for children and for adults. And we have like your 3-meter waves. And on this one, we have a variety of waves during the day, maybe 18 to 24 waves during the day. That's from morning. The last wave goes at 3. Okay. Yes.
I'm quite curious about that. It is what's aptly called the artificial wave. What drives the wave? Because it's just a pool and one can only expect a wave at the beach.
What do you mean?
Like what triggers the water? What triggers the wave?
We have operators who are at the background operating the wave.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Ms. Tori, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm also joined by the CMO of Gauteng Tourism, Baba Gaukhanediwe, who will just be taking us through, what it does, especially for the local economy in terms of tourism. And Baba, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. I know that there are some people who were not able to go into the beach, to Durban, to Cape Town, East London, or wherever, but they can actually find the beach right here in Gauteng. So in terms of tourism, what does this place do in terms of injecting revenue into the Gauteng tourism?
A golden morning, Simphiwe, and your viewers back home. When we say give me summer, that is short left. Yes. And in Gauteng, in Alanto is these facilities, breathtaking experiences for kids, for families, and for every budget. So we are living in tough economic times where filling in petrol, revving those V8 engines to the coast is really costly. And this becomes a value for money experiences for all families. So as part of growing the domestic market in conjunction with South African tourism, we are diversifying our offerings so that it doesn't just become a festive of boozing, a festive of just lazing around. This experience comes in handy where it offers for everybody, every member of the family. And part of what we can do here is to beat the tendency where as parents, what we do, we just sit and look at the kids splashing. Yes. So this offers you an opportunity to actually get into the experience, get into that speedo and go through the slides. And that's how you build a bond. So the base for any growing tourism economy is domestic tourism. As we explore, not only are we exploring our country, our backyard, it can't be that we have thousands of Europeans and Americans that have beat the cold in their countries and their continents and are here for our summer. But they know more about our country than ourselves. Right. That's why we are encouraging locals, especially the 15.5 million people of Gauteng who are our gold, because we no longer have the gold, to explore their own backyard, to be champion hosts, to know their country, to know their destination, so that they don't have people telling them, oh, I was at Vilakazi Street, I enjoyed, but they have never been there. So this is how you build a strong base that will be able to sustain you come any other chance of unfortunate disasters like we have seen with COVID. So tourism is one of those few industries where the barriers to entry are almost non-existent. As other people are Decembering, people are here doing their jobs. This is a sector that creates jobs for young people, for women-led and enterprises. So we are really grateful that as Gauteng Tourism Authority, we have been able to link up with infrastructure like this. What makes this destination different, while we don't have the mountains and the sea, is the infrastructure and the people that operate experiences like this.
Baba, lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time. You just heard there, we don't necessarily have to go to the beaches. You don't necessarily have to go to the mountains to have fun. It is right here in Gauteng. And most importantly, the amount of, economic spin-offs that places like this are bringing to the provincial economy.